What's going on, guys? So I'm going to be giving all of you my quick spoiler-free thoughts for Dark Phoenix. And this is being marketed as the final chapter in the X-Men franchise. I think that's a fair statement, since Disney now owns these characters. And I'm smelling a reboot coming, once after this movie is said and done. But, yeah, and I gotta say, I was not really that excited, about seeing this movie. I mean, sometime after I saw the trailers, I was like, any potential excitement that I've had for this movie is not sticking. So I just kind of went into it with zero expectations and just prepared to hate it as well and to be underwhelmed. And let me tell you, like, am I on board with all these naysayers who are tearing this movie apart? Not really. This movie was a pleasant surprise. I mean, probably my all-time I think the best part about this movie is the acting. I feel like everyone portrayed their characters really well this time around, and I think this is probably the best that they all have portrayed their characters this time. It is just a direct continuity with the First Class part of the franchise. And I gotta say, even characters who spend too much time being side characters, like Cyclops for example, they've given him much more to do in this movie, and I'm like, finally an X-Men movie where they've given him much more to do. Just give me at least one movie and then this is it. And Jean Grey herself, Sophie Turner, she does a much better job with the character than she did in X-Men Apocalypse. Not saying she was bad in that movie, but she was good, but she really stepped it up in this movie. And everybody did. And I have to say, I enjoyed a lot of character moments that happened in this movie. One scene in particular, kind of cracked me up. It gave me giggles. But it involves a scene where there's Magneto, and then there's Jean, and then there's a Chopper. That's all I'm gonna say. When that scene happens, you'll know exactly which part of that scene had me giggling. You'll see, you'll see. But yeah, overall, it wasn't a perfect movie. It could have been better, but I went into it thinking that it was gonna be a bit much worse or not as good as it actually turned out to be. But hey, that's what happens when you don't have an expectation for a movie, and then you walk out surprisingly impressed. And I gotta say, for the most part, I was impressed with this movie. And the story is acceptable. It doesn't feel like a legit closure. It does feel like they could, it could stop there, but it doesn't feel like they knew from the jump that this was going to be the last movie. That's all I'm going to say. But that all being said, there's a chance you may like this movie and you might not like this movie, but I personally do not think that you're going to hate this movie as much as everybody else is. But if you already decide you want to go check out this movie, by all means, go ahead. See for yourself and you decide if you like it or not. But with that all being said, I can only talk from my own personal experience. So I'm going to have to give this movie 3.5 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.5 chair spins. So, yeah, I did not, don't say I didn't warn you. I didn't say that you're gonna like this movie. I just said I do not think that you're gonna hate it as much as everybody else is, because like I said, from my own personal experience, I surprisingly was very entertained by it. So, and there are no end credit scenes or mid credit scenes. So do yourself a favor, just get up and leave when the credits start rolling. That's it. Or if you just want to sit there and enjoy the soundtrack as the credits are scrolling up, then by all means enjoy that. But don't expect any scenes to appear. I did look it up online and I didn't stay, but I said, okay, is there any scenes at all? So there's not. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for Dark Phoenix, make sure you thumb up this video and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you click that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. Thank you for watching, and feel free to tell me if you liked the movie or if you hate it. I mean, which side of the which side of the coin are you guys on? So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Later.
Woohoo!